Turn 28. So good news, bad news. Good news is I took chiveicrook's throne and his outpost. But then I was a bit far. Anyway, I think I've won. I really think I've won, except if there is some very bad surprise. Because on the turn before I tried to disjunct the insect plague and failed, and then I took the city, and I don't think he has any more city. And I'm in a strong position with my leader is not in the area, so I'm scooting to try to find him. So I sent the fear bird here, and the eagle, the Griffon Rider here, and the Goblin Marauder is going back northwest. And so I took too much risks, too many risks here, and lost. Really, like, should really not have lost, but lost the fight. At one point I was like, should I retreat or not? And I thought, if I was in a more dangerous situation and not winning the game, I would definitely have retreated, for sure. But because I'm winning and I think it's the end, I said, let's take the risk and see what I can do. And it turned out badly. So the beginning of the fight was normal. I tried to move my units in this area to avoid having the latest mystic coming on me, and I tried to get the Sphynx not on the rest of my troops. My dwarf forge priest and my shaman, no, not shaman, draconian elder both have 100% fire resistance, so they cannot be burned by the sun disk of the Sphynx, and they also get only half of the damages against the mystics. So I put them forward, and I hoped they would engage the fight, but they didn't. So then I put my dwarf there, and with the draconian elder I engaged the fight. After having put instant wrath on the dwarf, touch of faith on the Swarm Darter, Iron Heart on the knight, and Dragon Ancestry on the elder. The mistake I made was, each time I do the Sphynx Temple I forget some of the specificities of Sphynx Temple. One is that the Sphynx has cause fear, and I forgot about this. And it did cause fear on my dwarf, which just left the battlefield without doing anything except splitting the Sphynx. The other particularity is that if you hit the mystics, they will immediately shapeshift into Panther, and actually they are very, very dangerous as Panthers. So that's what happened, because I hit some of them, and I should probably have used maybe Smith from my Theocrat to engage the fight on the Sphynx. Or, yeah, I had 30% chance and I failed on the course here. So yeah, Smith on the either the Sphynx or the Watcher to avoid the shapeshift, but it didn't happen like this. So they just killed my Draconian Elder on the first turn. So on the first turn I moved from 6 units to 4 units. So it was difficult to win the fight at that point. But I still tried and failed. Because actually I almost won the fight. And I was good, in a good position, except that the Watcher pretty fried my hero, and I should have tried to dispel the petrification, but I didn't think about it. I thought about it only on the second turn, and at that point I was engaged, so I could not even retreat with my hero, and it's really a shame because my hero was level 11, reached level 11 on this fight. So we would have had Divine Justicar, and a fight like this could have been won even by defeat. I mean, I could have resurrected all my units. So here I had a second gamble with a spider webbing the mystic, 60% chance in failed. Then they kill the spider. And I should maybe have cast Killer Instinct on the Storm Daughter. I didn't think about the Sun Disk also, so I got hit by the Sun Disk badly. Sure, I got lucky, it was lucky. Then the Watcher moves, and I've got an opportunity to kill the Watcher and kill the Mystique, but yeah, just have a look at this. If I had put Killer Instinct on the Daughter, I would have killed the Mystique right now. It would have been even easier, but I could not. So yeah, here thanks to Instant Wrath, I've got an opportunity to kill the Mystique by doing damage to it with Instant Wrath and kill the Watcher, but I lose 9 HP on the Knight. So yeah, on the turn before, that's where I could have dispelled the Petrification, and then I would still have had a chance to win the fight, or at least to escape with my hero, which is as important. But I didn't think about it, so I got pounced by a Panther, and then the Mystic attacks me, and the Sphynx attacks my Storm Daughter, who then cannot do anything because the Tigrans, they have Predator, so if you move when you are engaged, you basically die most of the time because they do a lot of damage. So I cast Dispel and succeed, 50% chance. And the fucking Panther is left with 2 HP, so even at that point could have escaped. I just needed 2 HP out, but didn't happen. Then the Sphynx kills me, but my Swarm Daughter is still alive, so I can kill the Panther, move around the Sphynx, kill the Sphynx, face the Mystic, and then I still have a chance to win. The Mystic kills the Daughter, and then I still have a chance to win because I can do enough damage to kill the Mystic in 2 strikes. But unlucky again, and because of Immolation I've got bad morale, and so I do a fumble and I don't manage to kill the Mystic, which is left at 4 HP. So really could have won the fight, and definitely could have retreated. The point where I could have retreated is when I lost my 2 units and was left with 4. I could have retreated with a 4. And in a normal game, if I'm not winning, I would have done that. And I would have lost only a Draconian Elder. So not a big deal. But here I wanted to try. And I almost did it, but didn't make it. So then I just entered the fight again with these 4 units, and my firstborn just went for the Mystic and killed her with 4 HP left. So I'm definitely not going to do this fight because I don't think I could win it without loss. So I got 573 research points that I'm going to use. On the surface, I moved back my warlord toward my throne to defend it in case chiveicrook is moving close to it. I just found some gold hidden here, so I'm going to take it with Shaman. Didn't dare to do the Sphynx Temple, which is here, because 5 units versus 6 plus no fire resistance. It's not a good battle. But I don't think Chivi is near me because didn't clear all this stuff. The dwelling gave me some gold. And so now in terms of research, I finished guerrilla tactics and I'm going to research domain of corruption to get, because that's destruction adept, and hopefully I will get Scorch Earth this time in the end. No. Still no, but okay, Terraformer is good. And then Scorch Earth. No, still no. Shit. Ah, Resurrect Hero, it's nice. So let's do this and resurrect my level 11 hero. Just on time. So now that I have Terraformer, I'm going to use some of my mana to optimize. Shit. It's lagging a lot because of OBS. Optimize the happiness of my cities. No, I can't see it here. Which one? This outpost, Blitz Dwarf village. This one could grow faster, I think. But okay, none of them are really happy. In terms of gold and mana production, which one are more interesting? So Thunder is more interesting in terms of income, but it's also more difficult to bring to this higher level. So it's 136 for 34 X's. So it's basically 4 happiness points per X. So if I want to go to 400, I need 10, 13 X's. So that's about 160 mana to use to flood fields and change to wetlands. So I'm going to compare the different cities and use it on one of the cities, but not on video because it will take some time. So see you next turn.